You were saying that you counsel folks on especially first-time buyer who have never owned a property before and then wants to buy a two-flat. How do you go through that process with them? Because
what I was referring to, one was like fair housing practices.
Okay.
We do a lot in educating people.
In renters' rights.
And
Renters'
renters' rights.
And responsibilities, to your
that's what I'm
point.
saying.
Right.
Responsibility.
And I have a young woman exactly what you're talking about. She's buying a two-flat. And she's like, well, I want that other unit because I want a revenue stream. I'm like, what a great idea, but let's talk about that.
Exactly.
Have you ever rented yourself? Because she lives at home. And she's like, no, but my parents have. I said, so you know there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that as a landlord, and you're going to be held to those standards, and you need a healthy bit of education regarding that. And there's a lot of responsibility that comes with having to maintain a property for people who are living it under your roof, essentially.
Absolutely.
You're going to share walls with your renters because she was going to live above them. And to your point, you know, whenever we're working with people, and typically we're working with people who are wanting to become renters or trying to avoid eviction, we are very steeped in renters' rights, but also renters' responsibilities. You know, and when you sign a lease, that's a legal binding document, and that comes with a tremendous amount of responsibility. And, you know, just understanding the nuances of all that. But again, people don't read an entire lease. They just sign. They're just excited. I can afford the rent. I'm going to move in. And then all of a sudden, you know, they're doing things that they didn't know they couldn't do. They want to, you know, they want to change the layout of the apartment. Nope, not allowed. Oh, you want to paint? Well, you better talk to your landlord. You know, so we talk about that, and we have a workshop specifically dedicated to that. About renting and the responsibilities and understanding your rights as a renter.
So you guys got a lot of people coming through the organization that just want to rent?
Most of the people we work with are renters. They all have the dream of being homeowners.
No, but I'm saying, do they just want to rent their place for now, or they're moving into purchase? For the most part, we either have renters who are just strictly renters or people buying freestanding homes. Okay. But we've had a couple who actually were trying to avoid foreclosure, who owned duplexes or even like a 4-unit building. And I think we've had maybe 2 home buyers and this one lady who I just started with, and she's young.